60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready?
Some turmoil threatens their roster in the early season. A challenge has been made for a top spot on the depth chart. Competition breeds success, but coaches will decide how far the competition goes.
We've been here so many times, and we still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. For the opening kick. And off we go from Dallas. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 50, grip.
Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Set. Ready?
They're throwing it. That's him on the catch, left side. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. Second down now, 7 to go.
Yellow, line.
First carry here for Jordan James. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play.
Blue, 32. Set.
From the red zone on first. He's got a man left. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Looking to throw here. And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Roughing a kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by a national champion his lone year, Brock, at the Ohio State University. He entered the NFL as a 6th-round pick. It's Will Howard.
First 2 letters of his first name really fit. Instead of Will, I'd go Win, because this kid's a winner. He was a winner at Kansas State. He was a national champion at Ohio State. He's great, he's tough, and he just finds a way, Kate, no matter what the game calls for, to make a difference.
Going again here, Howard. He finds Neighbors right side. Free inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, You're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Has it down close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 14. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Yes.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it.
Set, ready. Set, hut. 60 reps. 60 reps.
First and 10, looking to throw. He brushed him off with ease. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They've got first down here from the 36.
That's another Cowboys first down.
It's a design boot. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause.
Opposite.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
To his back it goes, Jordan James. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Now here he goes. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
Shot. 17. 52.
And off on the pistol, it's James. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Gets it again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys break the tie here in the first. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steeler offense out ready to go for their second drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a...
Oh, the football's loose! But I believe a the Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard.
First down.
It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
It's a gain of 10. First down,
Let's go.
Pittsburgh.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. On play action, here's Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Third and long.
Third and long for him here. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Returning in from the 16. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys about set to take over. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. Running with James. Running in the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get 6 more on their early advantage.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him. And now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Steelers offense headed out. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Howard. And Johnson once more. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Let's go now. Huh.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. 21-10 our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Howard looking to throw. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 1-score game in the first half. Honest Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Here's the backup. First throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up, and man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. On the move, headed right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now Howard to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That's good for us, Steelers. 1st down. It's a gain of 6. And the Steelers...
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 31. Rolling back, gets the handoff. Drops by the 1st down he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. They'll go play action. Howard. Getting out to his left. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So that play doesn't work out, but things may get even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Howard throwing on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Waddle makes the catch. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Howard keeps it himself. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. Yeah, they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning from the 18-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Steelers are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who was hurt on the play. Low left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. We've set of downs from 37. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again here. Howard finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they take him down right along the 30. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
That's a gain of 7.
Howard out of the pistol here. Pass taken in by Fryermuth. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. On 1st down, Howard. Brought in. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Short kick gathered in at the 15. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And no 1st down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd. There he is on 3rd and short. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. As he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. 1st and 10. Here's Howard. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Howard looking to pass. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
A 49-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the studios in the Creative Village here in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and you know, we've seen some scoring so far. Both teams getting into the end zone, both teams thinking they could pull out the win in the second half. Who's it gonna be? Let's find out. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Fewer.
All right. Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. He's a racing past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field. We've set it down from the 37. First down, a run with Barkley. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Dumps it off to his running back. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss. Digging deep in the playbook here. Here's his 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Return starts from the 16. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Hand off to the back. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. So 1st down from the 41. Incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. They cobble together a yard there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go.
They'll work against the blitz. He's got a man left. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down. Give now to the running back. They take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. All set now, 1st and 10. Throw to the right finds Waddle. And he'll go down here at the 16. 2nd down now, they need 7. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Little knocks it through. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning in from the 16. And he takes this one all the way. Touchdown on the kick return. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Throwing off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one misses the tight end. And now they're going to face 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. This pass caught by Allen. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Here's the handoff. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers hold an 11-point advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one's splits the uprights. And the Steelers push the lead up to 12. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts from the 16. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. All the left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. They kick the running back in motion. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. They go play action on 1st down. Lays out left side and gets it. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. To throw here on 1st down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. On the move, headed right. This is cut downfield by Allen. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, they'll run. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pass play now. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers go up by 19. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.